Hey, Tanner James, DJ TJ. Right now, I'm going to give you 2 tips that will help you grow your business, help you start booking more gigs right now, today, okay? These are going to be actionable tips that you can use right now to start booking more gigs. So before I give you the 2 tips, I need to tell you 2 things. First, this is not a one-time thing. This is not something that you do today and then you never worry about it again. You got to keep up with it. You got to do it today, you got to do it tomorrow, you got to do it next week and next month. It's not something that you just do right now and like you're going to have a ton of gigs. That's not how this works. You got to keep it going. I can give you these tips, but unless you actually act on them and do it, it's not going to work. Okay, so that's the first thing. You got to actually do it and you got to stay consistent. The second thing is at the end of this video, if you feel like I brought you value, I just want you to hit the subscribe button on my YouTube channel. That's it, okay? Just hit that subscribe button and we'll be good to go. But now let's get into the 2 tips that will help you start booking more gigs now. The first tip is follow up. You need to follow up. Now, what does this mean? When somebody comes to you and they ask to use your services, they're like, hey, DJ Kevin, I want to use your services. How much are you? Are you available on my date? What do you have to offer? Whatever it is that they ask you, that's a lead, okay? So when you get a lead, they are just asking, they want to use your services, right? Now you respond and you give them everything they need to know. Maybe you do or don't give them a price, whatever it is, it doesn't matter, but they don't respond to you. They either don't respond to you or they say, hey, yeah, let me talk it over and I'll get back to you. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. They have not decided to book with you. What you need to do is send them an email, a phone call, a text message, whatever it is, you need to get in contact with them again. Why would you do this? You want to do this because you want to get back in touch with them. You want them to be like, oh yeah, that's right, that DJ. There are many reasons why somebody may have hit you with a lead and then not responded. First being, they're busy. They have a lot of stuff going on and you really, quite frankly, are at the bottom of their list. If it's a wedding, they have a lot of stuff going on that they're planning and the DJ just may not be at the top. If it's some kind of corporate event, they may be busy with their real work. If it's a club, they're busy during the day. So here's the thing. If they don't respond to you, it doesn't mean that they don't want you, they don't like you, that you're a bad DJ. It just means that they're busy and you're not up there yet. What you need to do is get back in touch with them. This is what I do recommend. If they are emailing you, you email them back. Don't call them to follow up because that's annoying. They emailed you, you should reciprocate what they're doing, okay? If they're texting you, you're gonna send them a text. If it's email. If it's a phone call, you have 2 options. You can either call them or send them a text or an email, whatever. But I don't like phone calls because I don't like being caught off guard when somebody follows up with me and I get caught off guard like, oh, hey Kevin, you know, I don't like that. So I tend to always do some kind of text way to follow up with them, whether it be email, text. So there are a few different ways that you can follow up with a lead, with a prospect. And one of my favorite ones is just, hey Samantha, wanted to follow up to see if you're still looking for a DJ. Let me know if you have any questions about the services I provide. Thanks, Tanner. Just leave it at that, right? Because to me, that's just sweet and to the point. If they are busy, you're back in their mind. If they want to book you, they're going to book you right then. Hey, yeah, we'd love to book you. How do we go about this? And if they don't want you, they're not going to respond, or they're going to say, we found another DJ. We're not going to have a DJ, whatever it is. Our event got canceled, which has happened to me many times. That they just don't tell me, right? So that kind of thing happens often. So just hitting them once is just going to change the whole thing. This is why I did my own study because I couldn't find any good research out there, and I found that only 16% of DJs actually follow up with clients. 16%. So if you follow up with your prospect, you are separating yourself from what, the other 84% of the DJs out there. That is awesome. And the DJs that did follow up were really bad at follow-ups. So really, if you just follow up with something basic like that, you're good to go. Now, when you do follow up, make sure that your grammar is correct and you are good to go because you don't want it to look bad or anything like that. So just make sure that you have a good solid email or text or whatever it is, send it over and you're good to go. So follow up is really important. The second tip I'm gonna give you is market. Market your services. Go out there and find people who need your services. Now at first you may be like, well yeah, but like they should come to me. No, you need to go to them sometimes, okay? Now if you're in weddings, it's a little bit harder, but what I recommend doing is finding people that need DJs. What are those people? Who needs DJs often? Corporate, schools, clubs and bars, other kind of entertainment outlets. Those are really good ways to generate some business. What I recommend you doing is just first off, start off with an email. You're gonna email somebody, try and figure out exactly who it is. Don't just email the manager. Try and find the person that is in charge of events or hospitality or that kind of thing. Find the person that you think would be in charge and just say, hey, you know, X, Y, and Z, this is what I offer. I'd love to set up a meeting. Just leave it at that. Don't go in too far. Now, this is what they're gonna do. They're either going to not respond, which is gonna be common, okay? Very common for them not to respond. They get a lot of emails a day. You're at the bottom of their list. Another thing that they're gonna say is, no, we already have a DJ and we're happy. Awesome. Just respond, hey, sounds great. If you ever need anything in the future, please let me know. Leave it at that. The third thing that they could say is, yeah, we'd love to have you come stop by. When are you free? You know, whenever. Okay, then bam, you just have a meeting. Now, this is what you need to do. I recommend hitting them once via email. Hit them again via email if they don't respond. Okay, if they don't respond, hit them again via email, and then send them a postcard. The postcard for me is just one side is fully my logo, the other side I can write a little super small note, address it to them, send it off. Super, super, super cheap way to get yourself out there. What's the return on this? Is it really gonna be worth your time and energy? Well, think of how much money you're spending. Okay, email, it's pretty much free. The marketing, the postcards, very, very, very cheap. You have to think, how much is your average gig? Okay, how much would you actually charge these people? And of course, depending on your services and your types of events and your people that you're marketing to, it depends. But you pick that number and then say, how much do I normally spend to get an event? For me, I generally spend around $35 to book an event. So that event better be high enough so that I can actually make some money out of it, right? So for me to market to them, all I have to do is spend less than $35, right? So email, $0. And then the marketing, the postcard is about $1 with the stamp, max. Okay, so I spent $1. I'm really saving 34 bucks to book an event. So that is really good return for me. But the other side of it is your time and energy that you're putting into it, right? How many times will you have to send these emails and how many times will you actually get hits back? It depends on so many different factors. But the good thing is if you send this out to 100 people and you get one, it will be worth it, right? Especially if it's a club or a bar or anything like that, or any kind of entertainment area, any kind of thing where they would have fun. One event will pay for all of the time and energy. And if it's a repeat client, a recurring revenue client where they book you once a month, once a week, once every, whatever it is, that is awesome, because then every other one you're just breaking in money without paying the marketing. So it may take 100 or 200 emails being sent out multiple times to these same people, but if you book one event, it's all worth it, right? So then once you meet with them and everything goes great, you need to make sure that you follow back up with them and make sure that they don't forget about you, right? So they just follow up and marketing go hand in hand. You need to do this if you want to grow your business. I'm gonna give you one more bonus tip. The bonus tip is to think like a business. Don't think like a DJ, okay? You're not a DJ anymore, you own a DJ business. And once you make that change, once you make that little paradigm shift, the mental shift in your mind of I'm not a DJ, I own a DJ business, it changes for you and you will consider yourself, you will take yourself more seriously. That means having professional business cards, having the professional postcards that you send out, having a professional website, professional email address, info@blankblankblank.com, not a Gmail address, okay? Just pay the money, step up, get the professional email address, and you will come off to these people as much more professional. Having the professional equipment, having a professional look on your equipment, all that kind of stuff, you need to do this because it will help you so much in the future. So those were the 2 tips and the bonus tip. Okay, the first one again is follow up, and the second one is marketing, and the bonus tip is think like a business, run it like a business, run your business like a business, because you are a business, you are not just a DJ anymore. Thank you for checking out this video. If you did find value in this video, please hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. So hit that subscribe button. I come out with a ton of content to help you DJs grow your businesses, book more events, make more money, and have better performances. I want to help you grow your business. My name's Tanner James with DJ TJ Training.